The good old 70s. Remember that song by Meatloaf, Paradise by the Dashboard Light? What's it gonna be, boy? Well, that's kind of the situation I'm facing today. What's it gonna do? Is it gonna snow or is it not gonna snow? And so that's the thing that I've been focusing my attention on here in the past 24 hours as this clipper moves its way across the Midwest. So let's take a look at what we've got going on out there right now. And out to the northwest of us, there it is, the little clipper clipping its way along to the southeast. Already has developed a pretty good area of clouds, and those are moving southeast and will come into the area late tonight, and by early tomorrow morning, precipitation is expected to break out. Now these clippers, when they get caught up in this jet stream flow, they move fast, so this won't be around very long. But once it comes into the area tomorrow, we are anticipating precipitation to break out in the morning. And I think the biggest challenge for me in this situation is not the track or the amount of precipitation, it's how much is going to fall in the form of snow. So when we take a look at the amounts of water equivalent here, you can see on the GFS there's about 4/10 of an inch from the Quad Cities back up into northeastern Iowa. And then finally, when you get to the NAM, it's actually even higher, but it's a very narrow band of precipitation there that you can see where the heavier amounts occur. But that's up there around 55 hundredths of an inch, which if you had a good 10-to-1 ratio on that, you're probably looking at about 5 inches of snow. However, we have to deal with the issue. Is it going to start as rain? Is there going to be a mixture of rain and snow before it changes over to snow? And there's just no way of knowing right now. But I can sure tell you this much. The temperatures aloft are cold enough to support some snow. And if it does start raining or snowing hard enough, it's going to pull that cold air down to the surface, the boundary layer here, and we should get that transition to take place. Now, if you look at the GFS total snowfall forecast here, you can see it's got a pretty hefty band of around 2 to 4 inches that cuts from northwestern Iowa across the east central part of the state and then down into northern Illinois. And the NAM pretty much does the same thing, although its amounts are actually maybe an inch or so higher. But again, this could be pretty inflated if we don't get a pure transition to take place. So we're going to have to watch the thing and see how it actually unfolds in the next 24 hours. One thing I'm heightened by, though, is the fact that the model here does indicate some pretty cold temperatures. These are the maximum highs anticipated around eastern Iowa and western Illinois tomorrow, essentially in the snow band. And look at that, just 34 degrees for the high temperature in the Quad Cities. That is a very, very chilly day for the 22nd of October. And once we get that thing out of here, it looks like we'll see another very cool morning on Wednesday. If we got some snow down on the ground, still think we could see some temperatures in the low to mid 20s. Now what you're looking at here is a typhoon, and this will be moving off the coast of Japan, and then as it moves to the north and east and up into the Bering Sea and towards the Gulf of Alaska, that should once again dislodge some cold air. And it looks like this cold weather pattern should last into the last portions of October and probably even on into November. So the big question is, will we see snow or scenes like this once this system moves on by? We're watching it closely. I'll have updates for you throughout the day and on into tomorrow, but it sure looks like there could be some snowmen around parts of eastern Iowa and western Illinois in the next 24 hours. So ride low, roll weather, and I say bring on the snow.